everyone, Hannah here. I am in my living room. I just finished a workout and figured I would kind of film my my cool down session. So this is for anyone who is maybe a runner or exercises a lot or doesn't typically spend any time stretching after they really engage their muscles. So I have my assistant Charlie here. This is my friend's dog, and Bella is actually in front of me, so they may want to get involved at some point. They can be pretty needy. So we are going to get started in a comfortable seat. So I like to start with my legs gently crossed. If you want to sit on the side or the edge of a blanket or a pillow, if that feels nice, and you can do that as well. Instead of nice and tall, let your eyes close and just take a moment to feel your muscles slowly relaxing into their neutral state. You're taking a few deep breaths in, deep breaths out, and inviting oxygen deeper into those spaces that you just activated. And stay with that breath, and on your next inhale, you're going to press your chest forward as you roll your shoulders onto your back. Send your tailbone back and down as you stretch your belly forward, maybe look up towards the sky. And then as you exhale, you're going to hold onto your knees and kind of round your spine as you press your shoulders back. Good. Your inhale again is going to draw you forward. Keep rooting through your tailbone, lengthen the belly. And exhale, round your spine. So this can be really good if you just did a pretty intense ab workout, or if you have really tight shoulders or a really tight trunk. And so we're going to start to find some freedom in this. So we're going to come forward, chest forward. You're going to start to lean over to one side and then start to round through the back and then over to the other side. And you can make this as dramatic as you'd like. So if you want to really start to get deep into your shoulders, sometimes I even like to use my arms so you can really stretch up and overhead and get big, long side body stretches. And come all the way forward, getting a little deeper into your hips. So just allow your eyes to close, because ultimately it doesn't matter what this looks like in your body. You're slowly opening things up, getting to know sort of where the sensations are. Maybe you go side to side as you lean forward and really stretch with that opposite hand. You need to move in the opposite direction. All the while keeping your low belly very gently engaged. You're really finding a lot of space in your upper and lower hemispheres of your body, all in conjunction with the core. And then come back towards the neutral spine. Take another full breath in. Inside out. And you're going to roll over onto your hands and knees. Coming in the tabletop, I like to tuck my toes under. That gives me a little extra traction here. Move through just a few cat-cows. So inhaling, arching the belly down, draw the heart forward, and then exhale, round the spine. Expand up through your shoulder blades as you root into your fingers. And continue just like that. And again, you can find more freedom, maybe wiggling the hips, expanding the ribs side to side. Sometimes it feels good to kind of hold in a certain space where you feel a lot of sensation, maybe pulse there a little bit. All the while, continue to breathe. When you're ready, come back towards the neutral spine. You're going to take your right heel and gently send it back, toes to the ground. Just kind of press back to that heel for a moment. Take a couple pulses there, stretching out your calf. And you're going to lean to your fingers, kick your heel towards the sky. We're going to take a big, wide step forward to the outside edge of the mat, and you're going to walk your toes forward. Sink your hips and stack this knee right over the heel, so you're really driving that foot into the ground. Hug that knee in, sink the tailbone, and then peel the heart up. Maybe you walk your fingers forward a little bit. You should really feel this maybe either in the outer hip or the front of your extended leg. Try not to unload all of your weight into it, but really think about like sort of an active stretch here. Relax your eyes, your teeth, your tongue. When you're ready, just lean back into your left knee and slowly start to extend your right leg out. So keep your foot wide. We're going to stretch sort of a different hamstring than maybe you're used to. Staying at fingertips or maybe even books or blocks or a pillow here, you're going to take that right hip and feel it sort of drop down and draw back away from the heel. So right knee can stay soft. Maybe you're kind of digging that heel into the ground, almost like you're trying to pull that hip back. Reach the chest forward. You can stay here, or you can start to walk the hands forward, start to fall a little deeper. And think about observing the spaces that you tend to hold a lot of tension. So where you're really gripping, can you relax there a little bit? Take 2 more deep rounds of breath. You point and flex your foot a little bit. When you're ready, bend back into your right knee. Plant your hands, tuck your back toes, lift your knee, and step back into downward facing dog. And then take some deep pedals in the feet. Spread the fingers wide, really press them into the ground, sending your hips up and back. Maybe pause, breathe, and then switch to the other side. Good. And then slowly hinge forward. Right into plank. Press the ground away from you, lower your knees. Press your hips back towards your heels, child's pose, big long stretch through your low back. Maybe your forehead comes to the ground and you just kind of rock it side to side, release any tension there, relax the shoulders and the arms. And slowly come back up the tabletop. This time your left leg is going to reach back behind you. Tuck the toes and then sort of start to press back to that heel, gentle pulsing. It's going to also feel really good to your shoulders, so you can even walk your hands forward a little bit and then really lean into the shoulders and then really press back, so bringing a little extra oxygen and movement into your shoulders, keeping the core gently engaged. Walk your hands back under your shoulders, kick left heel towards the sky, big wide step forward to the outside of your left fingers. Walk the toes forward, feel the hips sink as you hug that left knee in. Peel the heart up, shoulder blades onto your back. And notice if you really start to crane through your neck, sometimes you like to stretch up and down. Just try to stay neutral here. So almost like you're reaching forward and up through the crown of your head, like you're pressing your head back into the headrest in your car. Just a few more rounds of breath. Gently lean back into your right knee. Left toes flex back. Again, it's almost like you're showing the sole of your foot towards that front left corner of your mat. So you're keeping that foot wide. Feel the hip drop down and draw back away from the heel. Get long through your spine. Remember to breathe. And your point and flex of your foot. When you're ready, bend back into your left knee. This time you're going to tuck your back toes, lift your knee, and you're going to step forward and out. So you're coming to a yogi squat. So malasana is like what we call it. And so when you come to this yogi squat, you can keep your fingertips to the ground here, feet wide if you like to sort of sway a little bit side to side in the hips, coming to the ball of each foot. Really widening the knees, staying the tailbone back. That's good. If you want to find center, you can sit on a pillow or a block if that feels better, or elbows to inner thighs. Press your palms, lift your chest. Take a soft tuck of your chin as you lengthen up through the crown of your head. Take a few deep rounds of breath. Slowly release your fingertips, send the tailbone up towards the sky, heel toward the feet in. Relax the head, and then gently release the belly towards the thighs. So taking a soft bend in the knees, maybe even deeper than you may expect. Then you grab opposite elbows and really shake it out. So it's going to feel really good to your hamstrings, your low back, your shoulders. Maybe sway a little bit. Take big rounds of breath into your belly. And as you exhale, let gravity take hold of the crown of your head. Release the arms and slowly roll all the way up to stand. Sweep your arms up towards the sky, and as you exhale, slowly fold all the way back down. Inhale, lengthen halfway long through your spine. Bend your knees and slowly come all the way down back into a seat. Extend your left leg out. We're going to cross your right ankle over your left thigh. You're going to bring your hands behind you and then gently draw that left heel in. Press it into the ground, tailbone to the mat, lift the chest. Keep that right foot gently flexed. So you're really going to breathe into the outer right hip here. Soften your eyes, your teeth, your tongue. And when you're ready, slowly bend your elbows, release that left heel out. You're going to keep your right foot where it is. So there's a couple options here. If you have a belt handy or some sort of band, you can bring it around your left foot. If you can find that fingertips to the left foot, if that's available, that's great too. So you're gently going to send that left heel forward. It may even start to lift up off the ground just a little bit. You're going to press the tailbone back, get long. You should feel this in the back of your knee and into your calf. You may not have to go very far. So if this feels good, stay. If you want more, maybe your elbows bend and you lean into it. Take a few deep rounds of breath. Again, if you are a runner or you just did some major calf workout or leg stuff, hamstrings, you're probably feeling this. And slowly come back up. So you're going to switch it out. Right leg extends. We're taking on the shake, shake, shake. Left knee comes in. Cross ankle over right thigh. Fingertips behind you, lean back and draw your right heel in. So the closer your heel is, the more intense, but know that that's all relative. So you can always even scooch in your glutes a little bit. Press down into the ground to draw your chest up towards your shin. Good, and breathe here. If you feel a lot of tension in your jaw, just take a couple big exhales out of your mouth. Lean back into your elbows, send your right heel forward. Keep that left leg where it is, and again, strap or belt or whatever you have, maybe around your right foot, maybe hands to foot. Lengthen your spine, send that heel forward, flex the toes back, and then gently start to fold. So one side may feel a lot more available than the other, and that's totally fine, it's normal. Don't force, just slowly release into it. Look towards your toes and slowly come up. Release your left foot. Draw your right knee in, hands behind you, gently windshield wipers side to side. Sometimes it feels good to really lean back into your elbows, maybe lift your feet and sort of roll out your glutes. You might pause in a space that you find a lot of sensation. And hang out there for a second, and then switch to your other side. And slowly come back up towards the seat right where you started. Let the eyes close. Bring your palms together, bow your chin, and give yourself gratitude for moving and breathing more like you. In whatever form that looks like for you today, whether you worked out before this or not, maybe you just needed to kind of work into the hips and the shoulders, you just need a quick little connection with yourself. Have gratitude. You're exactly where you need to be. Take a full breath in. Inside out. Divine in me bows, honors, and is humbled by the divine in you. Namaste. Thanks, gang. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you have any recommendations, requests, feedback, anything. You can comment on this video, or you can reach me at wide-awakewellness.com. Our Instagram handle is @wideawakewellness. Thanks. Have a great day.